Most people believe power is guarded by gates they will never pass through. They imagine powerful people as distant figures, surrounded by assistants, protected by wealth, unreachable by ordinary men. They believe influence is inherited, luck-driven, or reserved for a chosen few. So they never try, or worse, they try the wrong way. They flatter, they overtalk, they beg for attention, they shapeshift into versions of themselves they don't respect, and every time they do that, they push themselves further away. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man of the ancient world, saw this pattern clearly. From the throne of Rome, he observed human behavior with brutal honesty. He understood that power is not impressed by noise. It is drawn to discipline. It listens for clarity. It watches for self-command. Here is the truth no one teaches you. Powerful people are not looking for admirers. They are looking for equals in discipline, even if not in status. They do not invite chaos into their inner circle. They do not reward emotional instability. They do not trust those who cannot stand firmly on their own. And Stoicism, when practiced correctly, becomes a silent signal, a signal that says, this person is safe, this person is grounded, this person can carry weight. So stay with me until the end, because the final law is not about meeting powerful people, it is about becoming someone they cannot ignore. And before we go any further, if you want rare, timeless Stoic wisdom that builds inner strength, calm authority, and a mind that does not break under pressure, like this video and subscribe now. This channel is for those who choose discipline over drama, strength over spectacle, and wisdom over noise. Now, let us begin.
Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, never meant for public eyes, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is not philosophy. This is instruction. The first law is simple but ruthless. Master yourself before seeking influence. Most people want access before control. They want proximity to power while their emotions still run wild. They want recognition while their habits betray them. They want opportunity while they are still reactive, impulsive, and undisciplined. Powerful people sense this instantly. A man who cannot regulate his anger, his envy, his fear, or his pride becomes a liability. Influence magnifies weakness. Power exposes cracks. Stoicism demands that you govern the only territory fully under your command, your mind. How do you react when ignored? How do you respond to criticism? How do you behave when things do not go your way? Powerful people are always watching these moments. They don't announce the test. They simply observe. Marcus Aurelius trained himself to pause before reaction, to examine his impressions, to remove ego from decision-making. Not because it made him noble, but because it made him reliable. No one trusts power to a man who cannot trust himself. This law forms the bedrock. Without it, nothing else holds. The second law follows naturally. Detach from the need for approval. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, I do my duty. Other things trouble me not. Approval-seeking is weakness disguised as politeness. It reveals insecurity. It leaks desperation. People who need validation speak too quickly. They laugh too loudly. They agree before thinking. They adjust their opinions mid-sentence to match whoever they're speaking to. Powerful people are surrounded by this behavior. They are numbed by it. What captures their attention is the rare individual who stands complete, who does not need to be liked to remain grounded. Stoicism teaches inner sufficiency. You act rightly not to be seen, but because it is right. You speak truth not to be praised, but because clarity matters. Detachment creates gravity. When you do not need approval, your presence slows, your words sharpen, your posture changes. You are no longer chasing acceptance, and that is precisely when it arrives. This law prepares you for something critical ahead, because until you stop craving validation, you cannot control speech, and without controlled speech, presence is impossible.
The third law cuts deep into modern habits. Speak less, observe more. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Be silent for the most part, or speak only what is necessary." Most people destroy their influence with their mouth. They mistake constant talking for confidence. They reveal insecurity through explanation. They expose confusion through oversharing. Powerful people do not rush to fill silence. Silence gives them information. Silence lets others reveal themselves. When you speak less, you listen more. When you listen more, you understand dynamics others miss. Stoicism trains restraint. It teaches you to pause before expression, to ask, is this necessary? Is this true? Does this add clarity? Silence is not emptiness. It is a container for authority. And this law begins the transformation of how others experience you, not as noise, but as signal. The fourth law shifts the entire equation. Become useful, not impressive. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Impression fades, utility endures. Powerful people are not looking for charisma, they are drowning in it. They are looking for problem solvers, for clarity, for people who reduce friction instead of creating it. Stoicism rejects performance. It values function. If you want proximity to influence, ask yourself, what problems can I quietly solve? What burdens can I remove without being asked? What clarity can I bring without being asked? Do not announce value, demonstrate it. Be reliable, be consistent, be calm under pressure. Over time, usefulness becomes visibility, and visibility, when earned, opens doors. Now we reach a pivotal turning point. This next law is where everything begins to compound. Discipline your speech with precision. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Strategic speech is not manipulation, it is self-respect. Powerful people value clarity. They distrust emotional language. They recognize precision instantly. When you speak, remove excess, remove emotion, remove self-promotion. Say what needs to be said, no more, no less.
This discipline reshapes how you are perceived. People begin to listen differently. They lean in. They remember your words because there are so few of them. This law prepares you for presence, and without it, presence cannot exist.
The sixth law protects you. Never reveal your ambition too early. Ambition spoken too soon invites resistance. It exposes hunger. It creates competition where none was needed. Marcus Aurelius did not advertise desire. He demonstrated discipline. Stoicism teaches quiet progress. You move silently. You build competence without announcement. Powerful people trust those who are stable, not those who are climbing loudly. Let results speak first. Let consistency speak louder than aspiration. Ambition revealed prematurely becomes vulnerability. Now comes the transformation others feel but cannot explain. Cultivate unshakable presence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Remain calm, things have no hold over the soul." Presence is not confidence. Confidence can be shaken. Presence is emotional stillness. When you master speech, detach from validation, and govern reaction, something changes. You stop rushing. You stop fidgeting. You stop seeking response. Your nervous system settles. Powerful people sense this immediately. They trust those who are internally governed. This presence cannot be faked. It is the result of discipline practiced daily in small moments no one sees. And this presence unlocks the final law. The eighth law refines your posture among hierarchy. Respect hierarchy without worship. Stoicism does not deny rank, it denies servility. Marcus Aurelius ruled with humility, not submission. You acknowledge position, you respect experience, but you do not diminish your dignity. Powerful people despise flattery. They recognize authenticity. Stand upright. Speak honestly. Know your place without shrinking yourself. This balance signals maturity. The ninth law separates performers from pillars. Be consistent when no one is watching. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Powerful people observe quietly. They test without announcing the test. They watch how you behave when ignored, how you treat those beneath you, how you perform without reward. Consistency builds trust faster than talent. Stoicism demands integrity in solitude, discipline when unseen. That is where reputation is forged. And now the final law, the one that makes everything inevitable. Let power come to you. Marcus Aurelius never chased influence. Influence followed discipline. When you master yourself, when you speak precisely, when you remain calm under pressure, when you are useful without ego, when your presence is grounded, you do not ask for access. You are invited. Power recognizes its own reflection. If this video gave you value, comment "Stay Stoic" below so I know you're walking this path. Like the video, share it with someone who needs quiet strength. Subscribe for rare Stoic wisdom that builds real power from the inside out. Stay Stoic.